Jay-Z just got caught up in some sick allegations that could ruin everything he got, make him lose all his billions of dollars, cancel every endorsement deal, including his partnership with the NFL, could cause his wife Beyonce to possibly leave him, and if proven to be true, these allegations could put Jay-Z in jail for the rest of his life. Breaking news has just come out accusing Jay-Z of raping a 13-year-old girl, along with Diddy, in a new lawsuit that's sending shockwaves across the internet. But Jay-Z ain't going down without a fight, and Jay is now coming out swinging, calling the lawyer Tony Busby a fraud, and Jigga say he got proof of these allegations being one big extortion attempt by liars looking for a payday. But folks online are going back and forth about it, and this situation's so crazy, people don't know what to believe. And today, we're gonna find out who this 13-year-old girl is, what's the real story behind this lawyer named Tony Busby, who Jay-Z's calling a fraud, and if I think that Jay-Z is really guilty or not. Because now that this bombshell is dropped, what happens next with Jay-Z's case is gonna shake up the whole music industry as we know it. A few months ago when Diddy got arrested, it came out that a secret list of names of high-powered celebrities was about to be uncovered.
I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes,
new.
there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood.
Wow, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No,
the
I
tape.
can't explain who the person was, but Mr.
High profile?
Combs, Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? And you've seen it?
I've seen stills of the video.
Combs and Jay-Z both attended the award show that year. Jay-Z, who was 31 at the time, is now a multi-platinum Grammy winner.
Jay-Z is vehemently denying the allegation.
This attorney named Tony Busby is representing over 121 women. But before he started going at Jay-Z, some disturbing stories about this attorney started to come out. And news reports showed that the lawyer himself got sued by one of his clients.
From one of his former clients. So she was getting divorced. Tony Busby was representing her according to the summons. And she says she was in a public place when Busby came upon her in the middle of representing her and went into a fit of rage, according to her, and shoved a champagne flute into her face and chipped her tooth. She says she has medical records and dental records to prove that this happened. And now the dogfight, because Tony Busby says this is all made up.
Everything took a darker turn when this lawyer Tony Busby announced that not only did these rich and powerful celebrities have over 200 women that was about to come forward, this lawyer will then go on to say that one of the ones that involved was allegedly 9 at the time.
Talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred. It's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024.
Now that Jay-Z is accused of raping this 13-year-old girl, the internet detectives are searching to try to find out who is this girl. And as much as people are searching, her identity remains a secret. As a matter of fact, in the court filing, the woman who is now 37 years old today is listed as Jane Doe.
The anonymous woman who was 13 at the time described in the lawsuit as being drugged as an unnamed female celebrity watched. The billionaire who is married to megastar Beyonce saying he is heartbroken.
But Jay-Z dropped a bombshell response that nobody was ready for because Jay-Z usually don't say nothing. But Hov said he got time today, releasing a firestorm of attacks accusing the lawyer Tony Busby of having a long history of extortion. Jay-Z said, quote, "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I would not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whoever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that was the case." This lawyer, who I did a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. I have no idea how you would come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine? Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor or dignity. Jay-Z would continue to say, "You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. Only your network of conspiracy theorists and and fake physics will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. Woo! Jay-Z was cooking that man. It's a rare occasion when you get a response or a statement from Jay-Z himself. You know, a lot of people been talking real crazy on Jay-Z's name lately, and Jigga ain't been saying nothing. But when this lawyer alleged that he was messing with underage people, with kids, that's what Jay-Z had to draw the line, and Jay-Z came out swinging to what Jay-Z said. It's not true. A lot of people on the internet are going back and forth. People are debating. Some people think Jay-Z is guilty. Some people think Jay-Z is not guilty. All I want to know is, where's the evidence? Where's the daggone evidence? Because if you don't have no evidence to prove it, it's hogwash to me. But listen, I'm not saying that this didn't happen. All I'm saying is, where's the evidence? Also, I'm very skeptical about this whole thing for the simple fact the original lawsuit was filed months ago and it didn't include Jay-Z. Now, reports say that Tony Busby and his alleged victim went back and added Jay-Z's name on Sunday. I just want to know, why was Jay-Z's name not included in the original filing? Especially for something that happened 24 years ago. Did she just now remember that Jay-Z was there and just added his name? I mean, I just want to know, ladies and gentlemen, are we just adding celebrities' names at will? And how do you know what's true or not? And even other lawyers and attorneys are saying right now that they think that this lawsuit is a little fishy.
You're talking about something that happened about 24 years ago. I'm very skeptical about this. I'm not saying that this didn't happen, but I'm skeptical. Reading the complaint last night, there's so many red flags here. Why did then Tony Busby amend his complaint from October to now include Jay-Z? I don't want to say it's extortion or anything like that. Busby represents a lot of women and he has been accused multiple times of extortion.
And like Jay-Z said, if this situation wasn't about money, why didn't they just file a criminal complaint? If this is all about justice, Jay-Z is saying, why y'all not trying to throw him in jail? Why are you trying to sue civilly for money? Well, what Tony Busby is saying is his client isn't asking for money, allegedly. What the lawyer is saying is that his client filed to have a mediation request.
Seeking a confidential mediation, she is now seeking an unspecified amount in damages.
And the whole internet is saying, what else do you do in a mediation? After 24 years, you want to mediate with Jay-Z? And what exactly do you do in that mediation with such heinous crimes alleged? 9 times out of 10, the only thing you mediating is how much money you want on that check, how much money you want this man to pay. And so the internet not stupid. People are seeing through this, and I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people are not believing this story. A lot of people are wondering, is Jay-Z being extorted? And what evidence do they have to prove it? Because I'm gonna be real with you, ladies and gentlemen. You can't just make any type of claim that you want about a person and don't got no proof. And on top of that, when people file frivolous lawsuits or people can't prove, but yet they want to go into the court of public opinion, they want to go to the blogs, they want to go to the news, they want to hold press conferences, but they don't got no evidence in a court of law. A lot of times when the celebrity or the person is proven to be innocent, the person who filed the lawsuit, they usually don't get no consequences. Well, Jay-Z is saying in this situation, it's gonna be different. And now Jay-Z has hired high-powered attorneys to sue the lawyer and whoever's involved with what Jay-Z say is an extortion attempt. And so look, it's getting real, man. It's getting to the point where people are not gonna be able to just file these fake lawsuits. It's getting to the point where people gonna have to prove all them tears that they crying in them press conferences and really get some hardcore facts about these claims that you claim to have happened. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, what's to stop anybody from suing people, getting people to ruin their lives, getting people to lose their jobs? And if you proven to be innocent, the person that sued you just walk away? Nah, Jay-Z say that ain't how it's gonna happen. Jay-Z saying he's suing everybody who got any fake lawsuits with his name on it. And I'm gonna be real with you. If Jay-Z wins this court case, a lot of these so-called victims gonna start having consequences for these stories if they are not true. But look, we don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Jay-Z did it, maybe Jay-Z didn't. This gonna have to be proven in a court of law, And Beyonce and Jay-Z are saying they not going down without a fight, and they hiring the best lawyers to prove their innocence. And we're gonna have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? But tell me what y'all think about this situation, man. Do y'all think that Jay-Z has a good chance of winning this case? The woman is about 37 years old now, and a lot of people are wondering, why did she file the lawsuit with Diddy, then turn around and months later and refile with Jay-Z name attached? And the internet don't know what to believe, but a lot of people don't believe it. I'm gonna be real with you. Man, it's getting crazy. But if y'all haven't seen my latest video, click this video right here to find out how Drake's name is being attached to XXXTentacion's murder, and how that man could end up going to jail if all this comes out. I'm gone.